access to the outdoor, clean air and water. They cannot be given growth hormones or antibiotics and must be fed organically ground feed free of animal byproducts. According to a 2007 report from the Range Improvement Task Force, organic meat accounted for 3% of total U.S. meat production. Natural and organic beef accounted for 4% of total beef sales in the United States. Eating meat is not cruel or unethical. It is a natural part of the cycle of life. Vegetarians mistakenly elevate the value of animal life over plant life. Research shows that plants respond electrochemically to treat them and may feel fear. So vegetarians are also causing harm every time they kill and eat a plant. Every organism on earth dies or is killed at some point, so others organisms on earth dies or is killed at some point, so others organisms can live. There is nothing wrong with this cycle. It's how nature works. Meat is the most convenient protein source available. In one serving, meat provides all the essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein, as well as essential nutrients such as iron, zinc, and B vitamins. Most plant foods do not provide adequate levels of all the essential amino acids in a single serving.
Science government has already proven that plants can give all the essential nutrients needed to human bodies. Science government has already provided all the information that plant-based foods can also provide all the essential nutrients to our human body.
Meat is the best source of vitamin B6, a vitamin necessary to nervous and digestive system health. Although it is also found in eggs and dairy, a peer-reviewed study shows 2 in 3 vegetarians will vitamin B12 deficient compared to 1 in 20 meat eater. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The third speaker of the opposition team has spoken for 5 minutes and 1 second. The first, second, and third speaker from the government and opposition has delivered their speech. Before the both team deliver the revised speech, each team will be given 2 minutes to discuss. Start now.
Because I got the percentage in mind, and then the other percentage related to me.
Alright, the discussion time is up. Rules for reply speech. After the speaker has spoken for 3 minutes, the bell will ring like this. And after the spoken for 4 minutes, the bell will ring twice. The speaker has to stop. Now is the time for reply speech. We will now invite the opposition to present her reply speech. Time given is 4 minutes. Please begin.
A very good morning to the chairperson, timekeeper, esteemed investigators, members of the audience, and my faculty. I am the last speaker of the opposite team, and I would like to have a conclusion for the topic of today, which is we should all be vegetarians. As the government team said that we should all be vegetarians because this is good for the environment, and this doesn't make us healthier, and this is also cruel to kill animals. They say that a vegetarian is also include eating dairy products, but a vegetarian should not include eating dairy products. What we say is we should not all be vegetarian. Meat is the essential part of the human diet. You should agree with this because humans can't live without meat, as vegetarian diet lacks essential nutrients. We need these nutrients to provide us energy for our daily activities. Next, what will happen if all the humans become vegetarian? If humans becoming vegetarian, this will cause the ecosystem out of balance. The cycle of producers and consumers in nature will be broken, and the true intentions of vegetarians, which is not kill, will also be violated. Why is this important? It's because what the vegetarian want is to maintain ecological balance and not kill. But when you go down the vegetarian path, you are destined to go against your intention. So, we win because these are undeniable facts. We should not all be vegetarian. These are the conclusions I have come to. Thank you.
Thank you. The reply speaker of the opposition team has spoken for 1 minute and 42 seconds. Now, let's invite the government team to present the reply speech. Time given is also 4 minutes. Please begin.
Okay, a very good morning to the honorable judges, members of the floor, and of course my voting opponents. My name is Phyllis. Now I'm the fourth speaker of today's government team. Before I start, I would like to thank all of you today for today's debate, as this is the last from today's government team. So, as the fourth speaker, I will be giving a reply speech. My dear opposition said that meat is an essential part of a human diet, and we won't have enough energy if we were to be vegetarian alone. Now, this fact is wrong, as my first speaker have already given many statistics proving that even with being a vegetarian, we can still have enough protein to live our daily lives. Now, meat does provide a lot of protein, I agree to that, but it also gives a lot of fat. Bad fat, to be precise. Now, this fat would give us heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and other diseases that would cause our life. Now, so being a vegetarian reduces the chances of us getting these diseases, so making us a chance to live longer. Moreover, we also said that meat is an essential part of protein, but like we said, we could eat fruits, vegetables, oats, grains, and other protein to provide us energy. So it doesn't need to eat meat. Well, this leads to another clash that we have about environment. Now, you said a vegetarian diet leads to greenhouse gas emissions, but like my team already given many statistics to you that research shows that diets including meat can cause creation up to 54% more greenhouse gas emission to vegetarian than vegetarian diet. So you should know that your point falls, as we already proven many times. So moving over, we talk about it is a survival of fittest. We eat meat. It is not cruel at all, but it is wrong, like we said. Survival of fittest and animal cruelty is wrong. There's difference in that. You eat meat, sure, But you eat meat and keep eating unstoppable. You demanding more meat. That you already surpass the so-called ecosystem that you said. You keep killing the animals, keep killing them, hurting them. You should know that animals also have feelings too. Imagine one day if you were brought and killed, your child were brought and killed and eaten. What will you thought? What would your child thought in that moment when they were killed? So, now, another point. Being a vegetarian eaters, we can save water. We can save other countries. Like my first speaker said, he has talked about it takes about 25,000 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of beef, while it only takes about 220 gallons to make a pound of tofu. We can obviously save the use of water if we were to turn into a vegetarian diet. Moreover, our grazing livestock hurts the environment through soil competition, compaction, erosion, and harm native plants. So, if we were all to turn into a vegetarian, we would have more land to provide to nature plants and animals to live in. With that, I would like to urge the members of the floor in staying with us that we should all be vegetarian. Thank you.
Thank you. The revised speaker of the government team has spoken for 3 minutes and 44 seconds. We have now come to the end of the debate. Please adjourn for our adjudicators to make a decision. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, the adjudicators will give both of the team some comments. First, let's invite Mr. Fu Mingho to give comments.
Good morning, guys. And first of all, both teams did very good, and I can be honest about it. One advice that I will give you guys is that you guys should have a meeting and then run the speeches so you can avoid contradiction in each other's points. Like for the government team, you guys said that for vegetarians you guys can eat dairy and egg products, right? And then the second speaker of the government team stated that the chickens are locked up and cannot open their wings, and then they are force-fed to produce eggs. This is a bit contradicting. And for the opposition team, one of the speakers stated that it does not reduce the greenhouse gas amount, but also the third speaker stated that it will decrease in 7%, which is contradicting as well. So my advice is to have a meeting and then run all of your points. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Next will be Miss Anisha.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, just like what you said. No more meetings. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, the chief educator, Miss Liu, will give us comments.
Okay, good morning everyone, and good morning Miss Wendy. So first of all, thank you so much for participating. I think it takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of time and effort to actually prepare everything and come. The statistics are all well prepared, but of course it would be better if you can provide the source, because some of you just say according to research, but where, what, when? Okay, all this, you need to make your statistics convincing, so you need to provide all the details that you can give. And also, I understand that there is this time limit, and also that you're very nervous. That's why you tend to speak very fast. But I personally feel that you need to speak very clearly. You need to articulate your words clearly, not just rush through, because once you speak quickly, you give people the impression that you are, one, very nervous, two, you are not well prepared, you are lack of confidence, that's why you're just rushing through your points, praying to God that nobody catches what you say. So I think it's very important that you slow down and articulate what you need to articulate properly. And also try not to read from the piece of paper, because it somehow gives the impression that you're not well prepared. And also, I noticed that when there is this POI, and then the opposite team would feel very nervous, like, oh my God, what is going to happen now there is a POI? So I would like to tell you that even if you are afraid, even if you are nervous, and even if you don't understand what the opposite team is trying to say, you need to fake and pretend that you're confident. You need to fake it and pretend that you're confident, even if you're not. Okay, then for the nervousness part, maybe you can try moving your arms, flexing your fingers a bit, or move your body a bit, because this will help you to release your nervousness instead of just standing there like a robot and reading. So I guess that's all. Overall, there's a lot of very good effort being put in. So once again, good job, everybody.
Now, the Chief Educator, Ms. Stew, will announce the winning team and the best speaker.
So the winning team this time will be the government team, and the best speaker will be Kim Yi-jun.
Okay, I would like to officially announce the government team as the winner for this round. Congratulations, this is the end of this round debate. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.